be your small intestine. So divided into three regions. You have the duodenum, the jejunum, and the ileum. Okay, so this one here, kanisha, this would now be your duodenum. Okay, this would be your duodenum. Your duodenum, you have four parts. Okay, so this one that goes backward, so that's the first part. Back. And the other part that goes vertically downward, so that's the second part. Then the part there that goes horizontally towards the right, you have your third part. And the other part there that goes up, you now have the fourth part of the duodenum. So you have the first, the second, the third, and the fourth part of your duodenum. Here. After the duodenum, what will follow is your jejunum. So with regards to your jejunum, it's more found here, at this area here, kanisha. Kaya na ito makuhaan asa siya. So if ever it's more proximal siya, so you have your jejunum. It's more distal, you have your ileum. Okay? So jejunum here, then ileum. So after your ileum, what will follow is the large intestine. Okay, so sa large intestine, first, the structure there is again mainly by two regions. So the first structure there is a large intestine that is found adjacent to the ileum would be your sacrum. So this region here would be your sacrum. And if we're going to look at here, this one would be the ileocecal valve. The ileocecal valve siya. Okay, the ileocecal valve. Okay. So, behind this sacrum, you have this one, where siya tail-like structure na siya. So, that will now be your appendix. Okay, so you have your appendix. Okay, so from the sacrum, your large intestine would go up, forming now your ascending colon. Then, from the ascending colon, it will now bend or move flex siya. So, we call this part now as this. It is on the right side. So you have your right colic flexure. Right colic flexure. And it is found, what is found above there is the liver. So this is also known as your hepatic flexure. Okay. So from there it goes transversely, forming your transverse colon. And from the transverse colon, move bend na siya, move flex, forming now your left colic flexure, naman sa left side, and what is found there above is the spleen, so it is also known as your splenic flexure. From that flexure, it goes down and more large intestine, and we call that now as the descending colon. Okay, so with regards to this small intestine, forgot to mention this. Ganyan ang portion here at posterior to your small intestine. We call this specialized na peritoneum as the mesentery of the small intestine. Mesenteric. It now attach the structure towards the posterior abdominal wall. You still have another specialized na peritoneum here, the level transverse colon, and we call that structure now as the transverse mesocolon. The transverse mesocolon. Okay, next, this one. So this would now be your pancreas. So first you have here your head, then mucostic siya, that would now be your neck. Then this would be your body. Then kana siya mo point upward, that would be now in the tail. So head, neck, body, and tail. Okay. Next, with regards to the arteries and veins, we're going to look at here paano na siya. So, kanisang artery kanang red, ibabaw sa imong pancreas, that is going towards the spleen. So, therefore, we call that artery now as the splenic artery. Splenic artery. Then from the spleen, you have a vein there. We call that vein as the splenic vein. your splenic vein. Now, okay, we're going to look at here the back. Okay, initial vein, this one. This is now your inferior mesenteric vein. Then, kanang red, that will be your superior mesenteric artery. And further, this one, the vein, that will be now your superior mesenteric vein. So, your inferior mesenteric vein will now drain the blood towards the splenic vein. Your superior mesenteric vein and your splenic vein will now fuse together and forms a single vein. So we call that vein now as the portal vein or the hepatic portal vein. So you have this portal venous system there. So again, your splenic vein and your superior mesenteric vein fuses together to form your portal vein or hepatic portal vein. Siya. Okay. This one, Canisian green, that will now be your bile duct, in which it now drains the bile towards the second part of the duodenum. So you have here your bile duct. Finish the bile duct from your liver. It becomes the liver. Okay. Next, so this would now be your liver. Okay, so you have here a larger portion, there's a liver, so that will be on the right side. So this would now be your right lobe, this would now be your left lobe of the liver. Right lobe, right lobe. Other lobes here are found a little bit more inferior. So below, you have here quadrangular in shape, so you have your quadrate lobe. Then you have a smaller lobe here, we call that lobe now as your caudate lobe. Your caudate lobe. Okay, next you have here this green one. This is your gallbladder. So na-parts yung mong gallbladder. Here you now have the fundus, then the body, then mucostrict siya, that would now be the neck. Further mucostrict siya, that would now be your cystic duct. So you have the fundus, the body, the neck there, and further mucostrict siya, that would now be your cystic duct. Okay. So, next, other ducts. Okay, so here, I just hope makita mo. You just try to look at it later, mas near. So, with regards to this duct here, ano siya? So from the liver there, gikan siya na kay Merguhan ano siya. So you have two ducts there. So the left and the right hepatic duct. So hepatic duct na siya, duha. Once mo single nga na siya, usa na lang siya kakuan. So you now forms your common hepatic duct. Then your common hepatic duct together with your cystic duct now fuses together to form your bile duct. Your cystic duct there. So from the liver, you still have this one. Nagduhan na siya. So this would be your left, whatever niya siya. Basta sa itong dako. Dako na right and left. Hepatic duct. Then these two will now fuse together to form your
common
taas na tayo nila. Neck cystic duct. So it now forms your common hepatic duct. So once mo form yung duha cystic duct and common hepatic duct, it now forms your bile duct. Okay? So ganyan siya kapag. So your bile duct here, with regards to your bile duct, it further goes towards your duodenum. Patapos i-mention na wala ko, ganyan siya. It further goes down here. Kaya naman na siya. Okay? Kanya na siya. So, bile duct yan siya. Okay, there. Here. Okay, next. Other structures here. Kanang red gagamay. Those are your hepatic arteries. So, if usar na siya ka vessel, so, hepatic artery. Kung nga na siya duha, so you now have left and the right. So, mo na ang left o right hepatic artery will now fuse together, forming a single artery called that na siya hepatic artery. Here. And then behind that one, we have this vein, and we call that vein as the hepatic portal vein or the portal vein. Hepatic portal vein or portal vein. So, we can siya kaninga portal vein going towards your liver. Yan siya portal vein. Okay. Then this one behind the liver, kanya siyang large vessel. So, this would now be your inferior vena cava. And one of the vein there drains towards the inferior vena cava. So, we call this now your hepatic vein. Take total, lahi ang hepatic portal vein, lahi ang hepatic vein. Clear? So, hepatic vein will now drain the blood towards the inferior vena cava. Ano siya? You have two, left and right. Ang naklaran rin ang left. Ang portal vein will now drain the blood towards the liver. And the blood will now be being filtered with those substances, etc. Pa. Okay.